What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another beer review. Today we're reviewing Crystal Cove, which is by Siren Brew, Siren Craft Brew, whatever they call themselves. We have done a beer by Siren before. I can't for the life of me remember what it was called, but it was purple. I remember that much. It was in a 330ml can. We are talking pretty much, I think about a year ago now, if not longer. So this is what they call a California IPA. It says on the back here, a deliciously crisp IPA with waves of welcome hoppy bitterness. Our malts provide some hearty sweetness and lightly golden colour, which acts as a perfect base for Amarillo, Mandarina and Azacca hops to shine. We've had all those three before. Expect plenty of zesty orange aromas and tasty tropical harmonies. Sounds delicious. 6.2%, so not too bad in a full 40ml can. 2.7 UK units as they've put. They say it's vegan friendly as well, which is good. A lovely black top can. Artwork is just blue and yellow, kind of in the same style as Siren's had before. I realise now we've had Siren a couple of times because we also had an oatmeal stout by them. So it's good to get another Siren beer ready. Oh, it's darker than I thought it would be, ever so slightly. Oh, it's a lovely orange colour. That's a really, really lovely burnt orange, delicious, you know, gorgeous, really gorgeous colour. If that was served to me in a tap room, I'd be really excited. Whenever I see beers that look like this, they look absolutely delicious, don't they? And they do kind of make me think of California, you know, really sunny and stuff. I know I live in Eastbourne, but hey ho. Oh. Nice hoppy notes, like piney notes on the nose. Can pick up fruit too. Tropicalness I can definitely pick up, and zesty actually. They've really, if you can get that on the nose, I usually think that's a good thing. With that being said, guys, cheers. Nice bit ahead, but yeah, cheers. Let's get into it. Real orange notes. Really, really, not zesty and kind of like a more kind of sharp, bitter lime lemon flavour, but really zesty in a really fruity orange way. Still got like little hints of tropical. I can actually get a tiny little bit of almost like a honey sweet residual taste on my tongue actually. So we'll do a few more sips obviously like we usually do. Yeah, nice tropical. Definitely got a bit of a unique bitterness about it. That yeah, the best I can explain it is like caramel. Like literally, if you break chocolate bar open, it's got caramel. It's just that like hint of caramel, ever slightly that coats your tongue. I think it's quite unique because I wouldn't necessarily say this beer is that malty, and usually I associate more caramelly flavours with malts. So it's pretty cool that it's finding this really good fine line. Oh, they do say the malts provide some hearty sweetness. Actually, didn't realise that, and they also add to this colour. That makes they're actually everything they've said they're doing. They're actually doing. I was about to say for once. I don't mean it like that. But wow, this is really nice. This beer, it's not exactly, I can't think of any other beer that I've had that's exactly quite like this. I think I'm picking up a lot of notes and tones and tastes and all that kind of thing, smells, that I normally get with normal IPAs, but this has definitely got something unique about it, and I really think it is that malty honey aftertaste after like a kind of well-balanced mix of like zest, fruity, and kind of piney as well. This is like, most of the time they'll get like 3 well balanced if it's a really good beer, from my reviews, but this is like it's hitting it on 4. It's getting the maltiness too in there alongside like piney, tropical and zest as well. That's really, really unique. That's really cool. It's a nice percentage, I would say, at 6.2%. You know, you're not cracking it open at 4% thinking, well, this isn't going to hit me. But you're also not thinking, oh, blimey, if someone set a light to my breath right now, you know, it's sort of 8 or 9%. 6.2 is a pretty decent one. Yeah, really, really unique, I would say, this one. I've had this one on my shelf for absolutely ages. It just, you know, other beers came before it. But I'm really, really glad this has kind of lived up to my hopeful expectations. I think I bought this in a Morrison's in the UK, but because I bought it so long ago, I don't even know if they stock it anymore. This beer, for all I know, could be out of production anymore, but hopefully not when you guys see this. If you have tried it, let me know what you thought. But I'm going to give it a few more sips, and I think I'll be ready to rate it, because it's definitely impressed me. You know, there's one thing saying all these things that you've packed into it and all these things that you're going to promise you can taste, but when you actually deliver on it, you know, I know that sometimes I feel like reading off the back isn't the best idea, because it can sort of almost implant the idea in my mind of what I'm going to expect. But at the same time, it can help, I think. Like when I said about the malts, I was like, that's funny. Why is it so why can I pick up malts and it does address it on the back, you know? So it's all about, you know, interpreting what they say versus what you actually taste and making sure that it's, yeah. I'm going to stop rambling. Let's have a few more sips. Yeah, it's got lovely real tropical notes. Really, really fruity. Not so much stone fruity. I would say that they are more on the tropical side. You know, those classic sort of passion fruit flavours and that kind of thing. But this is a really, really nice beer. Like I say, I'm really, really pleasantly surprised by this one. I'm really happy with it. I think it wasn't what I was expecting when I looked at the can, that is. But when I read the back and tasting it and putting what the back says versus to tasting it, they've absolutely delivered what they promised. And it's a really nice, well-balanced beer. Like I say, you know, I sometimes think you have to pick between all that tropical, zesty, hoppy flavours versus, to a certain degree at least, obviously a lot of beers can finesse doing both, but really malt is the thing that I think you have to kind of pick. A little while ago we did the Easter ale back in Easter, and that was just so sweet, so malty, so caramelly, so sickly sweet. That beer, if that had had some zest and stuff to level it out, it really would have been like a lot more balanced, like really, really, you know, bitter notes to balance out. This one is balanced, like I said, in 4 quadrants, it feels like. So yeah, really, really nice, well mixed beer. As you guys can tell, I think I'm going to rate this one quite highly. I'm really happy with it. But it's also keeping me on my toes. It's also not what I expected. You know, and I said earlier, there's no beer that I've had that tastes exactly like this one. So yeah, all positive really, in my opinion, and definitely exceeding my expectations with this one. So I'm going to give this one a 4.5 out of 5. Really, really lots of things that I like about it, definitely. Let me know what you guys thought, if you guys have had this, if you picked it up. Let me know what you think of Siren in general. If you don't rate it so highly, let me know why, if you've had it, and if you sort of semi-agree, maybe if you think it's more worth the 3.5 mark, whatever. Let me know what you thought of it, if you've had it, or any other beers that you've had by Siren. I've stopped asking you guys what beers recently you've had, if it's a particular style, but let me know if you've had any Siren beers recently and which ones they were, as well as what you guys have been drinking in general. I hope you guys enjoyed the beer review. Remember to like the video if you did enjoy it, subscribe if you've yet to do so, and as always guys, I'll catch you in the next beer review. Peace.